Hey guys, Jason here. Well, we're fixing to transform the backyard. I have bought an atrocious little silver building that I'm probably eventually going to paint red and put little barn doors on it. It's a 20 by 10 building built back in the 70s, and I don't know if you can even see. I've owned this, or I've been paying for this place since the early 90s, and these little sheds have been here since I first bought the place, and they've served virtually no purpose whatsoever except to keep firewood dry, and they've started collapsing and being on the road and traveling. I've just let these things kind of go and let it grow up, quit using them. But this little shed that I got is for $200. It's aluminum, so you know, once I get it set up and done, it'll be there for a while. But that's going to be an ongoing project. I've got two projects that are top dead center right now. This one, and I'm going to start on it this weekend. Actually, right here in just the next few minutes, I'm fixing to break out the chainsaw and start getting rid of some of this wood, these trees that have grown up. These are two nice pecan trees, and they put out the soft shell pecans. I kind of wish that one there wasn't so close, but I'm not going to cut it just because I like the little soft shell pecans that it puts out. But all these, I don't know what these things are here, little oaks and just privet hedge basically. They've got to go. And these two little sheds, but you can't really see them. There's one, and there's the other one. Those are all going to the scrap yard, probably Friday, early Friday. They're just going to go on to the scrap yard, everything about that. I've been hanging on to that unistrut that's on top, but I've got some better stuff now, and it's time to fix this. So you get to watch this little ongoing project. But we're going to start on it right here in about 5 minutes. So let me get a chain out and get the tractor, or a truck. I think I might just use the truck. Let's start jerking up some bushes. I don't know how well you can see that, but it pretty much looks like somebody just stood in the bed of the truck with a length of chain and just slapped it real nice and hard. But when it popped off of there, it popped off like a rubber band, and it sailed its way right on across. And like I say, you can see the little marks right here where it drug its way across, and from that point, like I say, I don't see how it kept from knocking the back glass out or putting dents in the roof, but it skied the truck and the hood, and landed a pretty good bit away from it. I mean, you know, pretty much the chain landed about this far from the truck. There's the little building. I'm fixing to move. Plan is to take this floor system out, because as you can tell, it's pretty rough, and then set it over on my trailer. So I'm going to start prying up some plywood, see what's under here. Bring you back in a bit. We've made a heck of a dent in this back here. Those buildings are gone. Cleared out all these hedges. Made a nice dent in my little Honda truck. There's the buildings over there with some scaffolding and all. All that junk's going to the scrap yard. Might get $100 out of it. Buried a lot of the a lot of these broken blocks. The previous owner of the place had blocks laid for a foundation for them things. And you know, I was just absolutely bent on putting this new building where these old buildings were, but now that I've cleared this space out, man, I mean, it's nice right here next to the fig tree and the Scutternine vine. I mean, it's just nice. I think a nice picnic table might go good out here. So I'm going to move it back. I'm going to put the front door right about where those bricks are right there. Long ways. And I got to haul all that off yet. But we've been tearing things up. Let's walk over here and show you the building. I would have loved to have videotaped. And yeah, I gotta clean up around here. I gotta pull some more hedges and all. Giving some serious thought to maybe buying a new tractor. I don't know. But anyway, we've got the building over here. It's 20 foot by 10 foot. It's still sitting on the trailer. Took about 6 or 8 of us. We all grabbed a corner and just picked it up on those 2x4s there and set it on the trailer. Then I got up inside it, and if you can see in there, I don't know, it's pretty dark. I've just ratchet strapped it to the support beams down to the edge of the trailer, and there it is. You know, it is what it is. $200. It's worth that in scrap metal, so I didn't lose nothing. But it was interesting. I wish I'd have got some video of it going down the road. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you'll see a couple of pictures of it. My son-in-law was following, and he snapped a few photos. But in all, it don't look that horrible. And the primary reason for this building is going to be keeping my bee boxes and stuff. That's the primary purpose. Of course, you know how everything goes. You know, you'll have something that's its primary purpose is this, and it winds up with shows and hovels and wait a minute. Did I say shows and hovels? I mean hoes and shovels. Jeez. Wow. I'm tired. But anyway, got some more hedges to pull, and I'm going to use the tractor from now on. Well, and actually I might as well use the truck until I get the tailgate fixed. But anyway, that's where we are so far. Well, alright guys, here's where we are at. We've cleaned out around those pecan trees real well, got them buildings gone. This project has taken longer than I expected, so I can't even remember where I left off, so you'll have to pardon me when I do my editing. I might be repetitive, but how do you like that? That wound up nice and smooth. What I did was I took them old lockers that were in the buildings from the previous owner, and I chained them up behind the tractor, and I run the cutting harrow across it first and loosened everything up, and then I drug those lockers around to smooth out these holes, make things a little better. We've got the floor system about ready to go here. Time to wrap these 4x4s with 2x6s, and then throw floor joists on them, and then throw down the 3/4 inch treated plywood, and then we'll be ready to set the building on it. So it's a pretty far step from where I first started out thinking I was going to do. Well, I just couldn't make up my mind. I first off was going to put the building where the old woodsheds were, and then I was going to put it this direction right here with the front door about where those bricks are, and facing this way. And now I've completely turned it around and have decided to put it facing this direction. So anyway, we're pretty well set in concrete now. That's where it's gonna go. Man, I tell you what, couldn't make up my mind. Every time I'd clean another little section out, I was like, oh wow, maybe down here, maybe a little further over here. So wound up with a lot of reclaimed backyard. Got some old tires to get rid of and stuff, and need to mow and whatnot, but we've reclaimed a lot of the backyard, and gonna have to work my way on up this fence row here. So anyway, but y'all take care. I'll bring you back in a few days, possibly weeks, depending on the weather, and we'll get a shot of this thing on the ground. Y'all take it easy. Jason, out.